La 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 la. La 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 la. She really hates him. It's really true.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. What do you think?
Test.
Up, up, up. Volume up.
Oh, it's okay. We're good. We're good.
You got to always go through this, and I'm not going to say it again. Should I wear my hat or no hat?
No, I like it like that.
Look at
Stop. You don't have
completely.
to point it out. Why do you
Let me
point
tell
it
you
out?
something. I'm doing like a comb over right here, right in the beginning is going like bald. I just saw a bunch of hair in my shower.
You look great today.
I know I look good, but it's like I had a full head of hair my whole life, and now like right in the front, it's disappearing. Like right in the front. Like, and it doesn't bother me because I like wearing hats. I always wear hats. The other day I didn't wear a hat somewhere, and I go, "Oh, you look good." And girls were saying that. And I was like, "Ooh, maybe I should not wear a hat."
Yeah, because when you wear a hat, people think you're completely bald.
And then I take it off and go, "Look, I'm not bald." Then I show them the hair around my penis and go, "Look, I have hair everywhere." Because a lot of people don't like bald penises, right? Yeah. See?
Think about that.
Yeah, think about it. So today I'll go hatless. Oh,
No, I'm not blowing my nose.
neither am I. I'm wiping mine. It's so sore here inside, right on the bone from blowing my nose so much. In the last week, I had COVID. I dodged that shit for almost 3 years.
That is amazing that was the first you got COVID, and you really didn't get that sick.
I mean,
I think I got more sick than you, and I didn't have COVID.
Tuesday I got it like Monday night, I guess, or Sunday, or maybe Saturday. I don't fucking know. Where did I get it from? It had to be at work on Saturday, but I didn't feel it till
Well, it would have
Monday
been before
night.
that.
Why would it have been before that?
Because I think it takes a little while.
Well, say I got it Saturday, then it appeared Monday night.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, I was like laying in bed. Wednesday, I worked out at home. Thursday, I worked out. The only thing...
and Raina and I did not get it. We tested. Even though I got sick, I tested negative.
I had to cancel my gig the night before Thanksgiving. Great money. I was looking forward to the gig. Who was I working with? Oh.
Who covered for you?
Florentine. Florentine was working right around the corner at Parks Casino, opening for Joey Diaz. And then my gig was at some brewing company, probably like 5 miles away. So Florentine went on, opened for Joey, and then went over and closed out the show. And, most of my fans are fans of Florentine, so it's not like, I'm
Not
sure
a huge disappointment.
Not a big disappointment. And he always kills. Who was on the show? Don Jameson, Karen Margolis. What's her last name?
Karen Margolis.
Yeah, I'm working with her New Year's Eve in Scranton.
Oh.
It's 2 times, but I didn't work with her that time because I canceled because of COVID. I've never even seen her do stand-up.
I was going to say, is she funny? I saw her once years and years ago, and she was pretty funny.
I've never
but
seen
very green, So, but she's funny in real life.
Yeah, I like her. She's one of the ones I like.
Yeah, she's great.
And then I tested. When did I I canceled the weekend at the stand. I'm glad I didn't have to go out of town because I would have convinced myself, oh, you can go. But I canceled the stand, and Saturday I took another COVID test Saturday. Well, one day I didn't have it. Once it was gone, then I played golf that day and it was freezing. And, a couple of days here and there, I still cough a little, but someone said to me, you get your taste and smell back. And I never lost that. I forgot that's one of the symptoms. You could lose your taste and smell. Did you?
No.
Oh, well, neither did I.
I've lost interest in this conversation. Is that one of the signs you have COVID?
No, I just was given a recap. That's all. What? Okay. What? Let's go. What do you want to talk about?
Well, then I got my sets canceled. So I canceled Friday night at the stand because I just didn't want to, like, in case I had it. And then, Saturday, I tested positive again and again and again. So then Saturday.
You tested positive?
I mean, negative. And then they canceled me at the stand Saturday.
Well,
Even though I was
because you
planning on
probably
going
canceled the whole weekend.
I didn't. But they assumed since you had it that I had it or something. I don't know. So they don't know we have very separate lives. We can both be in the same house with COVID and not get it.
Well, I took this drug Dr. Steve told me to take, Paxlovid.
And it helped?
I guess. And someone else said, take Paxlovid, who had COVID. So I took it. I guess it helped.
Well, on Saturday night, you and I were both home.
Oh.
Both had tested negative.
Oh.
And just had nothing to do. Raina was at her friend's.
Ooh.
And so we decided to go out for dinner on a Saturday night.
Yep. At a place that we went and liked one time.
And Rich said, do you think we need a reservation? I was like, well, Thanksgiving weekend? Nah, it was packed.
Yeah, I knew that. I knew it would be packed.
So then we sat at the sushi bar.
Yeah.
And took a long time to get any service or anything, which was fine. We were enjoying ourselves. But when you got your sushi.
Oh, I was furious. Well, I got spider roll. A spider roll is supposed to
Are you telling yourself the story? Who are you telling the story to?
I'm telling it to them because you're going to get it wrong. You're going to make it look negative. First of all,
I want so bad to be on TV.
I don't want to be on TV.
You have no, why can't you just look in the camera once in a while?
I ordered first of all, Bonnie ordered a salad, some bullshit salad. There's a couple pieces of lettuce. They threw it in. And
well, you do a thing where whenever you eat out, first of all, almost every interaction, I might have said this on the pod before, but almost every.
On the pod before? Is that what you call it now? The pod?
What do you call it?
Podcast.
Oh, you go the whole distance.
So tell us about what I said on the pod.
I might have said,
what?
Why would you make fun of that?
No.
Because you have nothing else to make fun of.
No, is that
That's fine.
I do. I'll find something, but I'm just trying to.
The pod. It doesn't sound.
It sounds ridiculous.
That's what everyone calls it.
No.
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
So, anyway, but my feeling with you is that every interaction you have, you put it into either you get them or they get you. So whenever you go to a restaurant and you open up the menu, you're already thinking about, oh, are they getting me? Because wherever we go, this is one of the reasons why I don't like going for Italian food, because you always say, you know how much this would cost if you made it at home? You love saying that about pasta, don't you? That it's cheap at home.
Everybody knows that.
Yeah. You go, $15 for this? What? It's just noodles and sauce.
First of all, I don't get just noodles and sauce, but I agree that they're clipping you.
Okay, but that's like going out for food.
Yeah, I get service and all that, but they're still clipping you.
So he starts this system of the salad. He thinks, they're getting us. But the salad was literally $5. Yeah,
but it's not.
Or $8. It was nothing.
It was probably cost 50 cents to make.
But
it's the sauce that you like. The dressing. It's the dressing, the miso, whatever that fucking stuff is.
Yeah, it's good.
It's like this. They threw lettuce in. It's like they're serving a rabbit. And then they go, let's make it Japanese and give her some of this fucking miso.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Didn't you feel like a rabbit? Because one, they didn't even bring your knife and fork and you were eating it like a rabbit in the beginning. Is that true or not true?
I was trying to wait patiently, but I was just hungry.
And she was picking at it.
So then.
And then she ordered some fucking, this thing that tasted like Heine. What the fuck?
It was eggplant, but.
It was the grossest.
It was kind of funny to me that it's like raw fish, but the grossest thing you could order was the eggplant. It was so hard to eat.
It was like
it tasted good, but the texture was disgusting.
it didn't really taste good. It was again.
I mean, it tasted okay.
The sauce on it.
It
was just. I almost threw up eating it.
I tried to eat a bunch of it, but
it was probably the worst things I've ever put in my mouth, and I put some horrible things in my mouth. Yeah,
I don't think I need to know all the details of that. We don't need to unpack that.
And then we ordered pad thai. It was like plain vegetables, like no noodles.
It was a lot of
sauce.
Also, it was like fancy.
It wasn't fancy. It was too sweet. It wasn't good pad thai.
Okay, so anyway,
and then
but his sushi came, his sushi rolls, and they didn't add the ends, where the stuff sticks out.
Yeah, the spider roll.
So they cut off both ends and they don't serve those.
They only gave me 4 little pieces
and they
of
just
spider roll.
And so he couldn't stop obsessing about it.
Because that's the best part of it.
Where did the ends go?
And
so then so it's so busy. And then the guys in front are, making so he's going, excuse me.
I didn't say anything.
Excuse me.
No.
Yeah, I had to say, don't.
And then I ordered a rainbow roll, and it was all whitefish. There wasn't any like salmon or tuna. They fucked me on both rolls. You got to admit it. If you looked at it, they made the fucking rainbow roll. Okay, maybe 2 pieces of whitefish.
He would not stop talking about the whitefish, and he would not stop talking about the ends. And he at one point he was like going to stop the waiter and ask. I said, please just accept it. Don't ask where the ends are of your rolls.
Yeah.
And then he's like, is it a big bowl of ends? Where are the ends? What are they doing with the ends? What do you think? They're just throwing them out?
No, they're clipping.
What are they doing with the ends?
They're clipping them and I don't know. They're putting them on somebody else's roll.
Then he goes to the bathroom, and I think he's actually just going to find out where his ends are.
In the bathroom?
No, but like you were just using that as an excuse to go track down the waiter because I didn't want you to ask the waiter. Did you ask?
No, I never.
But you wanted to. You were so.
Yes, when you order a spider roll, you get 6 nice pieces. They were 4 little pieces. And it's one of the most expensive things on the roll fucking side. Okay. I could have.
Oh my God.
If you go out to eat and you're paying, I don't care what it costs. It's like $100. I don't care about the money. I just want what I want. And when I get
you want the ends.
I want the ends to my spider roll.
If anybody here has a sushi restaurant, put the ends on that plate.
Yeah, fuck that place. I'm not going back.
Because of the ends?
Because of the whole thing. The pad thai stunk. It took for I get it. Took
too many vegetables in the pad thai.
It was ridiculous, and it was too sweet. It wasn't. It was like it was
dessert.
It was gross. I'm going to Jumbo Palace from now on. Right around the corner from us. This other place is a nice high class or semi high class.
A lot of cocktails.
There's upscale restaurant.
Yeah, it's
then
got a lot of
shitty
signature cocktails.
Then there was 4 seats at the end. I go, can we sit there? They go, we're not using those seats. Then we had to sit right next to this couple, right next to them. And then they moved down. They moved down, so they thought we were like freaks trying to sit next to them. Although she was pretty good looking, but not my type of couple.
We were having a nice conversation, and they were just taking pictures of their drinks and their food. And then she was like showing him pictures on her phone of like they were taking selfies, and she was then like editing it on her phone right then and there. And you could see he was like,
no, really?
I mean, he was a good looking guy, and she was a very attractive woman. So he was like,
he was big.
I'll suffer through this to get what I want.
What do you think? They were a couple?
I mean, I think it was like a fairly early dating situation.
I don't know.
But it's got to be boring to just take selfies and look at pictures of food and edit pictures right there. And
yeah, I know. Who gives a fuck?
But it's like
hey, look at us. We get to go out and eat.
Well, my phone, for some reason, is the same cloud as Raina. So I see all the pictures that she takes. And it's insane. It's just endless amounts. It's thousands and thousands of pictures a week. It's crazy.
No.
Yeah,
really?
I'm not kidding. I could show you right now.
Of what?
First of all, screenshots. I have no idea why, who she's sending them to. thousands of screenshots, and then just 1,000 of the same picture, like click, 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 click.
Maybe she's on OnlyFans, sending pictures out.
Screenshots of other people.
Oh, I thought you just said of herself.
Well,
Click,
I mean,
click, click, click,
I
click.
know, but I don't get this.
I don't know.
I get that you're joking with OnlyFans. I just don't get the joke. She's not naked.
No. Then there would be a problem.
And isn't OnlyFans like a live thing?
I don't fucking know. I never did it.
Oh, really? That sounds like someone who did do it.
Well, that sounds, someone that goes, I didn't do it, sounds like someone.
You pay a subscription fee, so like you pay like $10 a month or something.
No. Then how do people make money separately?
And then they pay more for certain private things. It's like a tier.
Do they have it where guys can go on? I can go on and make some extra money.
You could easily have an OnlyFans. Go ahead.
Really?
Make an OnlyFans account.
What do I got to do? I can't do sexual stuff. I could.
Well, then
I could
don't
talk
have an
to them.
OnlyFans.
Can I just-
I don't think people care about that. They want to see your cock.
No, I could talk to them.
No.
Older ladies.
Oh, really? How's your Cameo going?
I did one the other day, and not only did I do one is going slow, very slow. I haven't had one.
Well, that's what your OnlyFans could be. I mean, that's you talking to people. That's people paying you to talk.
Well, I got
that's
one.
It's not like
It was a girl's birthday.
gangbusters.
It was a girl's birthday, and I sent. Not only did I do the Cameo, which I don't know how I charged $50, but only got 34. And I also sent.
Why did you mean you only got 34?
I don't know
'Cause
why.
some of it goes to Cameo.
Not $16. Maybe it was a Thanksgiving special they had. And I sent her
Black Friday.
I sent him a shirt and a CD. So I basically broke even. I had to go to the post office.
Jesus.
What?
I don't even go to the post office for myself.
I was being nice. I sent a shirt for her birthday
Oh God.
and a CD. You can hear, look.
They're like
Look. Hold on.
Your fans are sending you why I don't care. What are you doing?
I'm gonna show you. Oh, thanks. Rich, I want to thank you so much for the cameo you did for my wife upcoming birthday. You absolutely killed it. Since she won't be watching this until her birthday, I was hoping you could take you up on the offer to send a t-shirt and hopefully a CD so that I might be able to present those to her on her birthday as well. She wears a size medium. Oh, that means she's fucking in good shape. We are both tremendous fans.
Medium.
We are both
Means she's medium.
We are both tremendous fans of yours. She became a big fan a few years back when I took her to the Creeps show in Rahway. We always look forward to your appearances on Jim and Sam. Thanks again. Here's your send my attention. Okay, I sent. What else? Hold on. Wait, where was that?
How is this interesting or entertaining?
What's that? I don't know. He got it, and he's very happy.
The amount of work you do for your fans, that's great. That's
Oh, here. You are incredible.
Oh my
You are incredible. I received the package today. Thank you so much.
Oh God.
I wrote
Is that what I have to do to get you to clean the kitchen?
I wrote no.
I have to like send you emails like you're amazing.
I wrote NP. That means no problem. Tell her happy birthday, boss. That's how I am. Sometimes I'm in a good mood and I do nice things. I sent a comic one of my shirts this week. I go, what's your address? And he writes back my address. He goes, don't send cum. And I sent him a shirt. I do that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not going to the post office anyhow. So, you know.
Yet at home.
What? Turn it around.
What did I tell you last night? Turn it around. Do you want to chomp your gum into the mic a little more?
Go ahead. What were you saying?
What was the speech I gave you last night? What was the speech? What was the speech I gave you last night?
Hey, you give so many. It's, you know, I'm putting a podium in the living room.
I would love that.
I'm going to get a podium.
Okay, thank you.
And
Because this is the thing. So, and what? You don't want to talk about it? I won't talk about it.
go ahead, talk about whatever you want. It's open forum.
I mean,
today.
this is marriage,
It's open forum.
So Rich expects dinner every night.
I don't know. I don't expect it every night. And we never have it every night. Sometimes it's free for all. And I don't expect it every night. So already you're starting off with a lie.
You
Rephrase
a lot
that.
of times expect dinner. You go, lots of times you're like, what are we having? Or are you making dinner or whatever?
And if you say no, I go, okay. If you say yes, I go, what are we having?
Okay. So I make the dinner, right?
Uh-huh.
And then 2 nights in a row I made dinner. And then
2 nights?
yes. I
What-
mean, I burnt the
Oh. Yeah, those horrible sausages. But whose idea was it to have that?
what does that have to? Oh, you ordered? Oh, I actually, when I go to a restaurant and I order them, I go, I'm not going to give you as much of a tip because it was my idea to tell you what to get. Like, does that make sense?
I'm just saying.
No. So anyway, then he won't clean. He just goes and eats and then just goes about his business. Doesn't clean up, doesn't do anything.
Not all the time. A lot of times I clean up. Don't say all the time.
99% of the time. Rich, yes.
68, 67.
It's not true. I mean, even when you do clean up, it's like not cleaned up because you won't wash a pot or you stack the dishwasher in a way that's insanity and I have to redo it. Like,
I know.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
You're nitpicking.
You don't sweep the floor or
Oh.
or mop up the floor, anything like that, right?
Well, if you have to mop the floor up after dinner, then you're making a mess that you shouldn't be making a mess. There shouldn't be stuff on the floor.
I feel like punching the side of the head. I just
let me call Bobby Kelly, see what his opinion.
Anyway, last night
Go ahead.
I used Bobby Kelly as an example. I said, if you guys were out camping and Bobby Kelly said to you, you have to make dinner every night and also clean up every night. And I'm just going to sit here and I'm not going to help. How would you feel about that? And then Rich comes up with a bunch of like, well, what if he's out chopping wood? But I was like, even if he's out chopping wood, you would not stand for it. No human would stand for it. So my thing was, when you're sitting downstairs, you eat, you took your meal
Downstairs, yeah.
downstairs and you ate it while you watched a movie or golf, or I don't know what you were watching down there.
1883.
Then you hear me cleaning it all up.
I didn't hear.
Okay. Somebody's cleaning it all up, right?
First of all,
Stop making excuses. I can't. This is the thing. I wasn't mad, but I just can't believe, honestly, that you would sit down there and just be like, you claim to be in a complete. I didn't know that it was happening. I have no idea. I just come up and magically the place is clean. I don't know how that happens. But how could anyone sit down there? I couldn't imagine just sitting down there, like, even if it was my mom or something, and just be like, I'd have to be like, oh God, I'm being such an asshole. You'd have to run that through your head, like, oh God, I can't believe I'm getting away with this.
No,
I can't believe this is happening. And you claim that those thoughts don't go through your head. It's amazing. How is it possible that you're not sitting there being like, God, I'm letting her clean up again? How? Why isn't she yelling at me? I would be furious. Last night, I left the kitchen to see if you would do anything. And you went into the kitchen, you go, why is it like this? It's never like this. Why is it like this?
It was quite dirty.
And then before we went to bed, I was cleaning it up and you were like, leave it. And I said, no, because I'm not going to leave it.
I didn't say leave it. You're making stuff up.
No, you did. You did say leave it. You said leave it till tomorrow. And I said, no, it's going to take 10 minutes. I go, you can.
And I helped.
I said, you can help. You go, no, I'm too tired. I go, no, you can take 10 minutes to help. And I had to force you to help and you didn't.
Force. I don't.
Angrily, anytime that Rich.
Hold on. He's not going to pick up.
I mean, knowing him, he's doing 8 podcasts right now.
Oh,
Hello?
Bobby Kelly. You're on our podcast. The speaker's next to the microphone, and I need your opinion.
Leave her.
What? Then he'd have to make his own meals and clean up after
She's
himself.
giving me.
Bonnie, I was doing that for you.
Oh.
She says she makes dinner sometimes, not all the time. And she says, I sit downstairs, I watch TV, eat dinner if we don't have it all together, and I don't come up and help her clean. Like I go, yeah, but I'm chopping the wood. You know what I mean?
What?
Okay, so the example I gave him last night was I said, if you were with a friend, you would never do that. You would never accept that. Like if you and Bobby Kelly went camping and Bobby said, you're going to make every meal and clean up every meal, and I'm just going to sit here and do my own thing and not help you at all. Wouldn't you?
No, I said, what if he's out chopping wood?
I said, even if he chose to chop the wood, you wouldn't accept it. You wouldn't, no one would accept that situation. Except.
What?
Listen, bro, it's not, you were a young 20-year-old man in the 50s.
Okay.
It's not like things have changed. Like, you gotta be part of whatever she needs you to be part of. You know what I'm saying?
No. Again, I just take a little bit of exception with that. It's not like, oh, she has rules, happy wife, happy life. It's none of that. It's just, if you were a roommate, you wouldn't do that. You would never do that to another person that you like. You wouldn't be like, oh my God, I'm just going to sit down here. Oh, she's clean.
When I say that, I don't mean because you have a vag. I mean because you guys are, if I was in the woods, we're friends. You're my companion out in the woods. You got to help me. I got to help you. When you're married, you got to do the same shit. You got to help me. I got to help you.
Do you come up? I mean? Do you clean the dishes and all that stuff after dinner?
No, you take care of that. I'm a goddamn man.
Oh my God.
See, that's what I'm saying.
My father, who is one of the manliest men that I've ever met in my life, he very, very often does household chores. And you know why he does it? Because he says, because he wants my mom to have a break. He loves my mom so much. I do
household chores.
That he'll jump up and...
She doesn't let you talk. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. Listen, I agree with Bonnie. I once in a while, I remember one time I actually cleaned the whole house. She was away and she came home and I cleaned the whole house. And when she came in, she actually cried.
Yes, I would cry too. I would be like, I can't believe. And should it be like that? No, it shouldn't. I can't imagine being a man and just sitting there letting someone else do all the work and just be like, getting away with it. It's like evil.
Thanksgiving dinner, I cleaned the table. I vacuumed. She was like, I want to do dishes. And then I went and helped her dry some of the dishes. So we did the whole thing together.
But you have a much smaller house than ours, so it's easier to clean.
Rich. You're such a dick. It is. You know what I realize now? It is like superhero villain status to just be sitting down there getting.
Am I the superhero or the villain?
You're the villain. You're the villain. You're the evil villain that won't help someone. It's bizarre.
Okay, let's move over to another topic. Bobby keeps referring the worst TV shows on the planet to me.
Referring?
Is that it?
Referring?
Yeah. I mean, recommending is probably the word you're looking for.
Okay.
Yes.
Recommending.
You refer a person, I think.
Well, all right.
I'm going to refer you to my therapist.
Oh, brother. I'm going to refer you to a joke writing
Oh, I'm going to refer you to a sentence finishing person.
This is how we have a guest on our podcast. We hold the phone to the microphone and make a call, but you're the only one we ever call because you're the only sane one out of all my friends.
I'm the only one that actually answers the phone.
That too. I would call Norton, but he's not picking up.
Of course he's not picking up. Listen, I recommended Tulsa King, and I'm getting a lot of crap for it. Okay? Yeah.
But from other people?
No, from you. You don't like it because it's Stallone. who is one of the greatest actors of our generation.
Who is it?
Stallone.
Oh,
Stallone is one of the greatest actors of our generation.
yeah. If you don't care about understanding what he says, I think that's true.
But Bobby,
he never learns his lines. He just goes.
Bobby goes, "Are you watching it with Bonnie?" I go, "No," because he says you're an elitist when you watch these shows.
Listen, if there's a movie or a TV show that has any kind of like intricate plot, I look over at Rich is completely asleep. He's like, he's like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm exhausted from not cleaning.
Well, he won't wear his glasses, so he can barely see. He can't read any subtitles if they're there. That's glasses or not. And then he has to listen to it on like volume 900.
With my thing on my back.
He's got a thing on his back. He's got a thing on his arm. It's like he's like a cyborg sitting there trying to watch a movie with him. And he won't get up. This is like a bizarre thing about him. Once he sits down on the couch, he won't get up. So he has to wait until somebody else is like getting up to go to the bathroom or doing something. He'll be like, give me something out of the fridge. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. He spends all day playing golf and then he's like plops down and then he refuses to get up. I can't imagine sitting there wanting something and just being like, well, I hope somebody gets up at some point. It's just really, he won't, it's literally, I showed him last night how you can stand up from the couch. I did it 5 times in a row. It's so easy just to stand. Ooh, there you go. Up.
Well, get him one of those chairs that you push the button and it actually shoots you up.
Oh no, he will. Then it'll be like the thing on his back, the thing on his arm, the chair, the volume of the TV. It's like, I mean,
you got to cut him some slack. He's literally in any other field, he'd be retired.
It's fine. My dad is 87 years old. It's like a weird thing that he's not 100, but he literally acts like he's in a wheelchair when he's at home.
Your dad is a farmer from Canada. He's a man. You married a Jew from Jersey.
I know. I really fucked up. Oh, Rich.
God. Disgusting.
So yeah.
Well,
he goes to the gym every day, but he can't like stand up twice during a movie. It's bizarre.
that's because I'm glued to the TV because it's so whatever. Anyhow, listen, thank you for agreeing with me. And
I didn't agree with you.
You did.
At all.
You did.
I think you should do some type of work. 100%.
I do a lot of work around.
Oh God. Okay. This is the second thing. Now he'll go like the other day, I said, you could have like cleaned up. He goes, I went to the post office, by the way, which I just found out what he went to the post office for was sending fans, t-shirts and stuff. He goes over and above with his fans, sorry. And they put a restraining order against him. They're like, can you please stop contacting us?
Dude, I've been asking for a t-shirt for 2 years.
But
he's got to sew two together. But
that joke doesn't work anymore.
I know.
Yeah, haha.
Listen, you know what it is? He treats people that don't love him or he's not close to better than he treats people that are close to him. The closer you are to Voss, the shittier he's going to treat you.
Right.
First of all, you're wrong. I went out and got you your Christmas present before I bought my wife and kid one.
That's exactly his point.
You're a very sweet guy. Thank you, buddy.
You just proved his point.
What's his point?
That do you love Bobby Kelly more than Rain and I?
It's a different type of love.
Oh my God.
I would never ask you to do dishes.
You guys would go camping and neither one of you would eat or
no, we get paper plates.
I mean, somebody still got to cook the fucking food, right?
Hey, she's gonna get crazy now. Watch, you can see her.
I just really, please, someone help me understand how you could sit there watching, like, just sit there, like, going, I'm winning. Oh my God,
no,
get up all night. Like, how crazy is that?
Not as crazy as you acting out that.
That's you downstairs.
I like Bonnie's characters act out. That's the best part of the podcast.
It's I have to be large because otherwise he doesn't understand. And also, if I make any kind of like, I'll be like, well, what if Bobby Kelly He's like, Bobby Kelly doesn't do that. It's like, I'm using it as an example. We don't go camping. What?
All right. I gotta go, guys. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
Right.
I wonder how we should set up where you could take calls so it sounds.
You can't ask a man these questions because a man, he's sitting there being like, well, one time I helped her. That was his like, he goes, Rich, occasionally you could like on Thanksgiving and Christmas, you could get up and help. It's like, that's not really the point. The point is what goes through your head. That's what I'm actually trying to find out. Like when you're sitting there and I'm cleaning up, sometimes you sit there and just watch me do it.
That's not true.
Yes, sometimes you just sit there and you just at the little nook and you'll just watch me clean up and sweep and mop. Sometimes you'll even say something like, "You love cleaning up," which drives me bonkers.
Bonkers.
Yes, I've almost like filed for divorce twice because of that. But you love doing laundry. You always say stuff like that. It's so horrific and annoying.
Well, you say to me, you love doing yard work.
No, I've never said that to you.
Yeah, you have.
I've said, can you please get someone to do the yard work? Please stop doing the yard work.
No, you said you love it.
Please pay someone to do the yard work.
When I shovel the driveway and do all that shit, you love doing it. It's freezing out there. I plow the driveway.
I believe last time I did the driveway, you weren't here. So.
No, you don't even know how to work that plow.
No, I did it by hand.
Well, I don't even.
Well, in any case, you can argue all you want.
I'm not arguing.
I just want to know if you could just please tell me in a step-by-step, you love listing, what goes through your head after you've eaten a meal that I've made you and you watch me clean up?
Well, I'm going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I go, man, that was amazing. This gal really knows how to put shit together. Yesterday, when I was eating a fantastic salad, she comes down with roasted garlic on bread. Like out of nowhere, hey, I roasted garlic. I didn't see it. And she brought it down and it made the dinner. And then when I was done eating, I'm going, man, that was good. And whoo.
I even made you shrimp for your salad. No one else eats shrimp. It's disgusting.
You're the one who bought it.
Because I know you always are like, any meal, you're like, whoa, I should put shrimp in it.
Well, one, the difference between you and I, when I buy shrimp, and I didn't check, but I'm sure you don't look at the bag and see where it's from.
This is all I do. I try to buy shrimp that I can just, that's already cooked, that I can just get this. I don't, that thing of having to pull that
devein it.
That's disgusting. Taking the anything I have to do to touch it, and it's disgusting to me.
Are you talking about my penis or shrimp?
Oh, yes. Both. That's what I call your penis.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, you just got it?
I got it.
Delayed. Mm-hmm. Could you please? Are you kidding me?
What? I turned away. What was I going to say?
What
you have to look
through your head?
You have to look at
shrimp
and make sure it's from U.S. or Canada, or you don't buy it.
Why don't you do your own grocery shopping?
Sometimes I go for us. I do it. I do it for us. The other day, you could text me, can you go get some chickpeas? I had no problem, yeah. And I went and got them.
Thank you.
I got you 3 cans, remember?
That's why we're still married.
Because I get chickpeas.
But
And I always call you when I'm going to the supermarket or Walmart. I go, do you need anything?
Yes, that's true.
Every time. So I do care and I do look out for you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there you have it. I think we can wrap this.
But what goes through your head? I just want to know.
Never like I'm getting over. I never even think about it. I'm thinking
It's kind of interesting because we started this podcast off with like, you look at every situation as I'm getting them or they're getting me. So in this marriage,
no, that's what you
in
said.
this marriage,
That's what you said.
yeah, but it is true. You can't really deny it. You do look at every situation like that.
No, that's not true. A lot of them I do, but some of them I don't.
And what about the marriage? Are you getting over on me?
No, I look at us as a team. You do certain things and I do certain things.
You don't see it as
Here's the problem. Bonnie, see how Bonnie's saying all this and I'm going, but if I said the stuff I do, she would go, don't compare. She would go,
no, that's not true.
You
That's
always-
not true. Listen, there are many times where you're doing yard work where you ask me to come out and help, and I do.
once when I did leaves or twice.
No. Building the shed, or are you
Well,
kidding?
You were good at that. You were good.
And
I
lots and lots of stuff. You go, oh, I need help with this. Okay, yeah.
Some stuff.
The minute that you decide to do something, you try to enlist me to help you.
Not all the time. Are you
It is
kidding me? When I planted those,
Rich, you were the last thing that you were doing. I was like, you're going to have to do it on your own. I have other things I have to do.
and
Then I said to you, I don't know, it was something to do with the garage. And I said, listen, I'll help you with this if you come help me fold laundry. And you were like,
is that what I, is that what I did?
oh, she's getting one over on me.
That's not true. And what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Who just did the gutters?
Well, the guys you paid to go do the gutters did.
Well, I cleaned them once this year, and I go, it's too much work. The leaves keep falling, and I'm gonna have to get the yard done again.
Oh, it's so annoying because it looks so nice.
I know,
Mine had
but
green grass and
yeah, but the
leaves.
goddamn leaves they should have all fallen by now. But there's gonna be another
The
cleanup.
weather's getting one over on us.
Telling you,
They're winning.
the weather's winning. I don't know what I'm gonna do for season 4 for landscaping with Rich. I got to put new trees out front. They're all dead. I've already lost.
Every tree you planted is dead.
Well,
What
the
are you doing
first set,
wrong?
I'm not doing anything wrong. The first set is because the deer ate them. The ones in the back and in the front. The deer ate. The second set is because we had that fucking heat wave and no water over the summer and they all died brown. So I have to find a tree that can survive without deer eating it and doesn't need to be watered as much. I can't. There was a drought and they didn't want you out there watering. I've lost 40, almost 60 trees.
Let's get you to bed, Grandpa.
Almost 60 trees I've lost. Do you understand? 60.
Yes, I wouldn't be even telling people. I'd be
$2,000.
embarrassed. I'd be like,
It's
oh,
not my
God.
fault.
It is. It has
$2,000.
something to do with your fault. Not every single person who planted trees in the last 4 years have dead trees.
Yes. Those are, first of all, the Alberta spruce died because of the heat and the drought. The arborvitaes died because deer ate them. And there's so much deer in this area because of all the building. They have nowhere to go.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the arborvitaes look great when I put them. That's why I put those stone in front of the house. They look great. Tell me that doesn't look good. That work I did
I
on
love
myself.
it.
But I lost over $2,000 in trees. You can't get that back in insurance. You can't insure trees.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if you could. Probably not. Anyhow, I'm down $2,000. At least 60 trees. Ugh. And the work of planting them, taking them up.
All right, let's.
What? You know what I'm doing? In the backyard, I'm going to keep those dead ones. So the people that built that building, they complain and they have to come and plant different trees. They have to do it. Or else they have to look at. You know what I'm saying? Do you understand that theory?
I personally, now it's not any system that I would ever use as for any reason at all. No.
No?
I don't try to get people to do things like it's called cutting off your nose to spite your face or something like that.
Is that what it's called?
There's a saying.
Well, just a saying is you look beautiful today.
Oh, thank you.
I'm telling you. Can we fool around after this?
I gotta go do stuff.
You want me to?
I'm writing a movie and I'm writing a TV show at the same damn time. And I thought that it was going to be like where the deadlines were going to be like shifted because you wait for notes and stuff. So you get like a week in. So you hand in your script for the TV show, then you got a week before they give you notes back, and then you work for a week on the movie, then But they've been wanting the deadlines at the same time.
Well,
So
that's
it's been a little. See how boring this is. This sounds to you.
no, it sounds exciting.
Yeah, you're trying to cut it. You're like, oh,
No.
I'd like to talk a little bit more about my writing. That's what it sounds like when you're talking about trees. Okay. It's like,
Well, I have my 7th CD coming out this month on iTunes. Rich Voss 7 or Voss
Ooh.
7. So let's get it to number 1 on iTunes like all my other CDs.
you should have it get to number 7. Okay. Number 7 going number 1.
That's what I'm saying. Well, yours was on iTunes. You were number 1 at one point, right?
I was, and I did I won something with the Interrobang.
Yeah.
I was fan voted, which is the best kind.
Yeah.
No, I was very proud of that. I love that.
I won that twice.
And anyway, it's called Bird Calls if you want to.
I won that twice.
Okay, good. Yeah, no, it's
it's not a contest.
I'm glad you brought it up. No, I think you brought it up in order to say that.
I didn't bring it up. You brought it up. I said, was yours number 1 on iTunes? You brought it up.
Oh.
I didn't bring up the Interrobang, which I won twice. You won once. And hopefully I want to get this one up there so I can be in the running this year. Rich Voss 7. And I talked to somebody. I go, did you like the CD? And they go, yeah, we loved it. They go, I do.
Time to get you to bed, Grandpa.
You keep making that joke.
It's because my friend said it about you once because of that meme, and it made me laugh so hard. There's a meme that says, "Let's get you to bed, Grandpa."
And it's me?
No, no.
Oh,
but it's just about anyway, it's too hard to explain. But I think about it all the time. Like when you're talking, I go, "Let's get you to bed, Grandpa."
Keep it up. Giggles.
Oh, it's so funny.
Well,
anyway,
listen.
I just wanted to tell you that I love you. You don't have to clean up all the time.
Thank you.
Once in a blue moon, it would make me feel good.
Okay.
And
this,
I'm glad we're married.
Okay.
You're so wonderful. And,
you look pretty today.
And amazing. And we were working out at the gym yesterday, and you had all your jewelry showing and your rings, and I was like, I'm not even going to be embarrassed today. Sometimes I try to pretend like I barely know you, like I'm just working out with my neighbor. But yesterday I was like, you know what?
I was
let them think what they want to think.
I was pumping
I'm
iron.
in love with this man.
I was pumping iron, huh?
Yeah. You're waiting. Everyone was waiting for this machine.
The pec deck.
I must increase my bust. I must
feel my chest.
And everyone, there was 7 guys standing there waiting.
Whoa.
There was. Didn't you know?
No, there was one guy.
No, there was 2 other guys. They were like,
no, there's 2 machines and there's 2 of us on one. We were alternating. Anyhow.
I mean, there was nothing wrong with us doing the machine. We were next in line, but I'm just saying it was like a weird thing that so many people were waiting for that.
No, maybe they just wanted to see me working out.
Okay.
Here's Rich Voss.
I don't think anyone.
Oh, yeah. People come up to me. One, I'm wearing your dumb glasses you always tell me to wear.
That's nice. They look good.
This Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, I'll be at the Brigada. Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at the Brigada. Then Saturday, Soul Joel in Pottstown, Pennsylvania. That's Saturday. Thursday, Friday, Sunday, Brigada. Saturday, Pottstown. Next weekend, I'll be at next Friday and Saturday, the Miami Inn. And then Wednesday, a big show, the Chosen Ones, in Miami. Then Uncle Vinny's, go to richvoss.com. New Year's Eve at the Holiday Inn in Scranton. A lot of stuff coming up. Go to richvoss.com. My CD, Rich Voss 7, should be on iTunes. Thank you for listening to the #1 husband and wife podcast in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Newly in love. We've been married for 17 years, but
18, I think.
18
17,
something, but just our love is just, I just started falling in love with you.
Can I eat your box?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. Okay. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. We appreciate you. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff.
Tell your friends.
La 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 la.
My Wife Hates Me was created and hosted by Rich Voss and Bonnie McFarlane. Executive producers Robert Kelly and Matt Kleinschmidt for the Laugh Button podcast. Subscribe to the podcast by visiting mywifehatesmepodcast.com.
Suicide pact, he's totally sober. She's not that drunk. He's really old and she's got some spunk. He's totally holy as an asinine bomb, and she's just a little less dumb. She really hates him, it's really true. But somewhere deep down, she loves him too.